Good evening, Hollowlians, citizens of the Hollow, Sunshade Hollow. This is Sunflower and Nightshade. We've been gone for a little while. We had a lot of crap happen, but we're back now. Today we wanted to kind of give an explanation for why we've been gone, I guess, and do a little bit of world building first, because we think that it's something cool that we've added, or I guess we've added. Yeah, we've added. I don't know. Um, it is a lot of it is to do with Caitlin. So on the outskirts of our humble little village of weirdos, there is a garden, and that garden is frequented by our great guardian cryptid Freya. So we're going to call it Freya's Garden. At the back of the garden, there is a bridge that is all the different colors of the rainbow, and people go to Freya's Garden for one last visit with their loved ones. People, pets, fur babies, whatever, for one last visit with their families before they cross over the rainbow bridge into whatever the great beyond is for them. So Freya's Garden, that is something that we want to start. If you have a loss of a loved one or a pet, come into the Sunshade Hollow Facebook page. If you follow us on there, you should have already been invited. If you haven't been invited, I'll share a link to it too. But you can come into the group, or you can just tag us in it on your Facebook to welcome them into the garden, because we want everyone to have someone to talk to about their grief, their loss, but also to celebrate the life of the ones that they've lost. So the reason this is so important to me, and the reason why I thought it was important to do this, was because Caitlin's family has recently went through some stuff, so she hasn't talked much because this is a hard episode for her. I'm going to let her talk now about what's happened, if she can get into it. If not, then I'll take over more just to tell y'all what's happened.
I mean, my family had a lot of death. The the first, I guess, full week of July, I lost someone on Wednesday and lost someone on Thursday. Um, or lost a pet on Thursday, I guess I should say. And then, that weekend, it was my best friend's wedding. It was amazing. I come home Monday, we had my grandfather's funeral, and Tuesday, my mom went into the hospital. So it's been really shitty. There's no other way to put it. It's been really shitty and really hard.
And being me, I can't do anything but try to console and try to think of ways to make things better. But this one was really hard, even for me. I've been a part of their family for a while now, and I kind of lost myself in trying to build something up. So in order to do that tribute, I thought Freya's Garden was great for that, because it's not only something for us to say, hey, loss sucks, we've had that happen, but also to let you guys say, hey, it's not always good, but we want to be there for each other. We're trying to build a community, right? We call ourselves a cult. While that is jokingly, you can't support community and caring about each other without supporting something like this. It doesn't have to, like, anyone who's going to say, oh, it's sacrilegious or it doesn't fit in. It does. It really does. You don't have to take it religiously. It's just something sweet so that you can pay tribute to the people who are similar to you, who enjoy the same things that you do online. So Freya's Garden, the step before. So it's also a lot sweeter than Purgatory from the great Um, what is it? Dante's Inferno, Dante's Purgatorio. It's a lot better than Purgatory from that. So like Freya's Garden, and Freya does also in this great mythos that we're building. Freya does also escort them across the bridge. So that is our love to you, but also our way of saying like, hey, we've been gone for a while.
We're sorry.
We're sorry. We know that there's a lot of you out there following us, and we didn't want to just abandon you. But Caitlin and her mental health are more important than anything to me. So I didn't push it. I did push it a little bit today, but it's just because it's been a few weeks and I was jonesing for a recording session. So yeah, we expect to come back to a somewhat regular schedule. We do thrive in chaos, but we're probably going to change some things up to try to find some sort of structure while we're at it. So we may end up being gone for another week. It may be less than that, but another week or so.
I mean, it's not so much a new structure. It's more of a easier way for you guys to find episodes. So if you're, enjoying, our folklore and our cryptid episodes, then, we're going to have a cryptid section, just kind of make it a little bit easier for you guys to
Just
navigate
some kind of
in the hollow.
identifier. And I don't know how we can do that on Spotify. That's where I'm having the trouble, because you can make lists, but I haven't messed with that yet. So we're going to look into it. We may still record during this process because personally I'm enjoying building the hollow. I've been working at that a lot. So we may do some world building for the cult. But yeah, if you've lost anyone that you love, even if it's further back, we want you guys to say, hey, I would really like it. Just to tell your story. So do that on the Facebook page, however you can, the Facebook group. We don't honestly have anything set up on Instagram. We don't use it very much. But yeah.
That may be something that's coming soon.
Huh?
That may be something that's coming soon. Instagram.
Yeah, we may have to figure that out, because that one guy that I follow that does all the plant art has a group thing, but I don't know how to work that. So I'll figure it out. Caitlin can figure it out. She does Instagram a lot. Caitlin can do it. I like to put everything on myself. That is one of my flaws. But we love you guys. We're so glad to be back. As far as that goes, we'll get out of the sadness. It's kind of time for an escape from that. But here recently, we've been trying a lot of new things as well. We went up to Richmond, as she said, for her best friend's wedding. And we tried this place called Lunch and Supper. Wasn't that what it was called, babe?
Breakfast, lunch, and supper. I had been there a couple of times before. Tip and I have been like twice.
Okay. So it was my first time going.
Brunch and supper. That's what it is.
And I got some kind of, I think was it the Southwest omelet?
Yeah, you got the Southwest omelet. I got the pancakes. Tip got, oh my God, I'm trying to remember what everyone got.
Because we all got the cheese grits, and those were delicious. I knew that.
I know Rashawn got, sorry if you guys hear that buzzing, that's our new dryer in the background. I know Rashawn got chicken and waffles. Devon got a sandwich. What the heck did Tip got? Pork belly, fried pork belly. And it was
my own plate, so I don't know.
It was delicious. I had tried greens. Like, I hadn't had them in years. Like, the first greens that I had tried were her mom's when I went up there for spring break freshman year of college. That was the first and only time that I had tried greens. And I tried their greens, and that shit was delicious. It was quite literally like a leafy green bean. And it was a little spicy. And I tried crab dip. That was fucking amazing.
I am allergic to shellfish, not severely, so she can try stuff like that, but it smelled amazing. I used to love it before I was told that I have an allergy. and it didn't really do anything to me. It just made my throat itch. Like, it's
Yeah,
not
but
even
we're
like it
not
has.
gonna sit here and test it while we're in the
Well,
middle of freaking
well, now
Richmond.
it's different. The old, like, I haven't had it in so long. Like, I used to eat it all the time before we found out I had an allergy.
Yeah, you could turn into anaphylaxis and you won't
Yeah, I
have a
could do that
damn
now, but I'm just
EpiPen.
saying back then, like, I didn't even know.
Right.
Um, so yeah, like,
He was like, I'll try it. I said, no.
I was joking. I was. Why would I do that? You always act like I'm an idiot. Um, but no, so I had never had cheese grits. I don't know how. I'm from West Virginia. You would think that would be because I'd had regular grits. My grandpa loves grits, so I'd had grits, but I had never had cheesy grits, and that was amazing. That was
Yeah.
something. And the omelet, I say this about a lot of things. Like, oh, it's the best I ever had. But I will say
You
this
like the
omelet
Verde.
was completely different than any omelet I've had too, because it wasn't all egg. I love the taste of eggs. I love fried eggs, like, or whatever, scrambled eggs. But this one was, honestly, it was like they filled it more than most people fill their omelets.
I feel like it was like more of a better proportioned omelet, and it was more of
It was like,
a scramble more than like it didn't look like a scramble, like it looked like an omelet, but like when you think of like a loaded scramble,
yeah,
that's what you think of is like an even portion of egg and filling.
yeah, it was like 1-to-1 almost,
Mhm.
instead of like 3-to-1, which is what most omelets are.
Yeah.
So I really did enjoy it. And while we were there, we had, I don't know exactly what Caitlin had to drink. She had a bunch of different wines.
I had a mimosa.
Oh no, I meant like things like
At-
alcoholic drinks in general.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I did have a Pacifico beer for the first time. That was actually pretty good.
I had, when we went to Mellow Mushroom, I had a raspberry sour thing. That was disgusting.
I liked it.
It was disgusting. It was supposed to be a blue raspberry. That wasn't fucking blue raspberry. Then I had some wine at the wedding. I prefer sweeter wines. Tip's more of a dry wine lady. And then when we went to brunch, I had the mimosa and it was really good. And what I like about brunch and supper is they have different options. Like they have a big drink menu, but like with the mimosas, you could get, what was it? Orange juice, blood orange juice,
Somebody got passion fruit. Wasn't that what
passion.
Rashawn got? I was the
The
only one that got beer. Everybody else got
Rashawn
mimosas.
got passion fruit.
Because Devon got.
Or did he get, or did Tip get pomegranate? Who got?
I'm pretty sure Rashawn got passion fruit. I don't remember what
Rashawn
Tip
got
got.
passion fruit and pomegranate because I think, didn't he get two of them?
I have no clue.
I can't remember either. Or
started-
no, Tip got. Did she get? I can't remember. I got the orange juice. Devon got
The blood orange, because
the
everyone
blood
was weirded out
orange.
by it. And I was like, that's probably the only one that I would like, because
Yeah.
a lot of places they don't do the right amount of orange juice to champagne.
Yeah. And I will say that place is really good. So if you're ever in Richmond, brunch and supper is delicious. It's in downtown Richmond. And then there's this place that me and Tip went to for her. When was it? It was when we were trying on bridesmaids dresses when I went up there in March. And we went to this place called brunch or brunchy. Will you shut up, Dryer? I understand you're done. Anyways, it's called brunch something. It's brunch something. I just can't remember if it's brunch or brunchies, but it was delicious. It had
Was it Brunch Juniors or something like that?
no, it was like one word. So that's why I don't know if it was brunch or brunchies or what. I think it was just brunch. I think. But
Not helpful at all for the people who go to Richmond to try to find this place.
it was like, I think it was in Midlothian. Hold on, I'll look it up while I'm telling the story. But I got chicken and waffles, loaded grits, and Tip got a cotton candy mimosa, and I can't remember what kind of mimosa I got, but it was good. I mean, the drinks are more funky than the food, but those loaded grits, y'all, it was grits, with cheese, bacon, and fried jalapenos. That shit was so good. Like, I dream about those grits.
I would
Dream about them. So fucking good.
I would love to go there. Because they did talk about
Brunches.
brunches. There we go. So now you've got the actual name of it,
Yes,
guys.
it's called Brunches. It's in Short Pump. And it's good. It's so good. Anyways, continue. Sorry. I just kind of
Oh, I was
interjected
just
there.
gonna say I want to go try that place because we always do eat good when we go up there. To make sure that we eat good.
Yeah, because
We
it's pretty.
we stayed at the Hilton downtown, wasn't it? And they have a little bar downstairs, and it's like they've also got room service, and it's like a really nice restaurant. And for anyone who knows what it is, I'll explain it if you don't. But they have a Wagyu poutine, and oh my god, I haven't had Wagyu. I haven't had poutine since I went up to Wisconsin on a trip. I think I tried to make some at one point, or
No, we had it at a Cast Plate and Pipes.
yeah, there's a place down here that did it, but they did it with more of a sawmill gravy, and bleh. It wasn't
Okay,
bad.
yeah, I was gonna say, don't even. That
She's
place was
never
good.
had like she didn't
I've
even
never
get any
had.
of this.
Well, because I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off. It was the
I
night before
was
the wedding.
wasted, so I ate it all before she even got back to the room.
Yeah, I made sure. Okay, so y'all, let me tell y'all this little interjection here. Okay, so I had to go and I thought I was gonna have to go get Nathan, right? So I'm running around with Tip. We're doing, night before the wedding stuff. We're hanging out with her aunts and with her mom. We're going and seeing all of her friends in the hotel. Da 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 da. So Nathan was like, yeah. So first off, he had gotten pretty wasted at Mellow Mushroom because that's where we went to dinner before.
I'm a
Like
lightweight, y'all.
after
I'd only had like 4 or 5 drinks.
yeah, because he had gotten a flight and then like 3 more drinks after that, and he drank my drink as well. So he was already feeling himself. So we get back to the room and I was like, do you want to go with us? Like, what do you want to do? He's like, I think I'm just going to chill here at the, in the room. He was like, but I want to see what they have for food. I was like, okay, whatever. So he goes down to the bar. Okay. Y'all, this man literally was like, I must be drunker than I thought because I thought this woman asked me if I wanted my drink kinky. And I said, what? He literally goes, she asked me if I wanted it straight, on the rocks, or kinky. Still to this day, y'all, he cannot tell me what she said.
She tried to tell me, and like there was a guy sitting next to me on his phone, and I was like, the legit conversation. I wasn't drunk enough to forget it, but I guess like I wasn't paying full attention. But she goes, "Do you want it straight on the rocks or?" And I was like, "What's kinky?" So
I
I
thought we were
didn't
going
see
to.
anything wrong with what I asked her because I thought she had said kinky.
And I'm sitting here with my best friend. I show her the text message, and she says, oh my God, he's going to get you guys kicked out of the hotel.
They're both drama queens. Those bartenders, and I'm not promoting it saying that it's okay, but my cousin was a bartender. I used to go to the bar with her. She hears a lot worse than a guy mishearing her and asking like, wait, what's kinky? Like,
I mean,
I probably was the least of her worries at the bar at that point. It was like 11 o'clock. There were like 2 people and there were like 3 bartenders. She was not worried about me. And me being like, she said that and she realized that I misheard her. I was like, I've never heard of anyone asking for a martini kinky. And she was like, or I didn't even get a martini.
you did it. You got a bourbon.
Yeah, I got 2 doubles of, no, I got a single. I got 2 singles. I didn't get 2 doubles. I was trying to make it sound like I drank more. But it was Jefferson's Reserve. I don't get around bourbon a lot anymore because I had one that I didn't like. And
You almost fought someone at Pokey Joe's.
That was good bourbon, though. I really liked that bourbon. That was because you told me the guy was a dickhead. Anyway, I don't get around bourbon, and I tried this one. It was really good. I ended up having to chug it because they needed to get back into the room or something. I don't remember.
Yes,
Uh,
I
because I
wanted to
like to
go to
sip it.
bed.
I'll get a shot on ice and I'll sit and sip it for a few minutes and then I'll finish off the shot. Um, I like to enjoy it a little bit. But yeah, so anyway, I did
Mhm.
that and the girl did not say kinky.
Mm.
It was funny.
He still has no idea what she said.
Still have no idea what she said. I don't even know. There were like 3 bartenders there. I was not drunk enough to tell them apart. They they were all the same height, they had the same hair color. Uh they they were not like they did not look alike, but I was so embarrassed after I asked her about kinky, I looked away and then looked back up and the other girl was standing there, lost. So like
So you weren't sober enough to tell them
I
apart.
wasn't sober enough to tell them apart.
Yeah, you said you weren't drunk enough to tell them
Well,
apart.
whatever. I wasn't drunk enough to forget it, which I wish I was. But like it was so weird. They all had black hair. How often do you go somewhere that everybody has black hair?
Fucking
Which it
no.
could have been brown and black. The bar was really dark. But still, I'm pretty sure they all had black hair. There was one lady running around, but I'm pretty sure that she was a customer. Anyway, they should have cut me off as soon as I asked her what kinky was. But anyway, I got 2 more shots.
Yeah, I
Um,
was literally like,
or 1 more shot.
I was like, I just want him back in the room. That's all I wanted. I literally told him, I was like, go back to the room. I was like, I cannot afford to get kicked out of the hotel the day before the wedding. We still have another night that we have to sleep here, Nathan.
Again, she was being overdramatic just like Tip was. But it wasn't that big of a deal. Literally the only thing I said was that, and then I apologized too. And I was like, I've already had a couple, and she didn't say anything else. They were nice. They kept my card on tab, so like,
Yeah.
it wasn't like I was gonna be an asshole. They could have charged me for 20 more drinks. They weren't worried about me, honestly. I think they could tell how drink. I've had 1 beer,
How drank it,
and it was like
ally?
4 hours ago. How drunk I was. So, but yeah, so it was good. It was fun.
We
I
have
wasn't actually that drunk though. It was literally just enough that I could act a fool. I was pretty wasted when we left the Mellow Mushroom Caitlin drove.
yes.
But by the time I had got down there to the bar, I was starting to sober up, and I'm the person that's drunkest in between. When I'm really drunk, you wouldn't know. But if I'm starting to drink, I will fall in the floor.
Purposefully.
No, it's not purposely.
It's almost like you're like, I want to.
I am not one of those people that I am not. If I wanted people to know that I was drinking, I would hold up the drink and say, "Hey, I'm drinking."
Oh, sorry. Nathan lets everyone know that he's drinking by showing his butt crack to everyone.
Unintentionally. It's not on purpose. So see, you're wrong. I don't have to show off. I just unintentionally lose my pants.
And I'm like, Nathan, pull up your pants. Nathan, pull up your pants. Nathan, pull up your pants. Nathan, pull up your pants.
Yes.
I swear I said, Nathan, pull up your pants more than Happy New Year that New Year.
Yeah.
And
So
it was New Year's Eve.
she acts like I do a lot of stuff for show. I do not.
It's just his
I
personality.
just don't realize how tipsy I am until I'm drunk. And then I'm fine. But when I don't realize that I'm kind of tipsy, I will fall on my face. That's all I'm saying.
Our
But
wedding's
back to
gonna
the
be-
trying new things. We did also try a couple of new drinks. You guys saw on the Facebook. Well, I did. She didn't. She did try them too.
I try to sip of them. Okay, y'all. I don't see. No, I'm not going to say what I was going to say.
No, say it. Go ahead. You've already
I don't
started.
see the hype around Liquid Death like Nathan does.
It's not the hype around Liquid Death. It's the fact. Okay. For those of you who do not know, I am trying to get them to be the official drink of the cult, but also looking at other options. If you know anyone who has like a small drink company that's not really like Pepsi or Coke, we don't want like a full-blown soda. We want something that is a good option for people with diabetes or watching their calories. All inclusive, guys, all inclusive. Don't be a dick. That's the only rule, right? So we want something like that to put as the drink, and Liquid Death fits the vibe so well. I watched
it's
their
your vibe.
masterclass. I'm the one that does the marketing, so it's the vibe now. I watched the masterclass, learned from the masterclass how they do their marketing. Then I watched another masterclass from another company that does a lot more marketing on a broader scale, and it fits the vibe because they're a little more vulgar and a little on the darker side than I wanted it to be, but they're just funny, right? So I think it fits. I think it fits well. We were gonna work with another company, but the price point was too high. I feel like it would cut out half of our listeners. So I think I'm gonna have to step away from that one. But yeah, if you know anybody that's got like a small drink company, waters that are cheap, free waters. There's a company that does free waters. The people pay to be on their bottles, and you get the free water. So the water's free. So we would pay to be on their bottles, basically. But yeah,
So
like
you're paying for the water.
yeah, the people pay for it as advertisement.
Mhm.
It's a pretty neat idea. Actually, if someone knows anyone that does that, get me in contact with them. We like giving out things that people need. Actually, I like doing charity, and that's a good one. Give people free water. So I'm glad I thought of that just now. But yeah, if you know anybody that's got a small drink company that's good, it's not complete and total 250 calories a bottle or can, whatever. It can be an energy drink. We're fine with that as long as I like the way it tastes and Caitlin likes the way something that they have tastes. She's really picky, so she only has to like one part of it.
Well, I mean, I am. I mean, I don't like sparkling water. I don't like the sparkling water drinks. I don't like the flavored sparkling water drinks. I don't. I think they're nasty. Like it's just I don't like sparkling water. I think it tastes like TV static, and no matter how much flavor you add to it, it's still gross. If someone has a blue raspberry like water enhancer, hell yeah. I will 100% try that shit.
I haven't bought the liquid death water enhancers yet, but I don't know how they are.
It
I
it,
forgot.
it doesn't have blue raspberry, I'm assuming.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. I
I
am
think they
very
do have like a
picky.
berry something. I don't know, but yeah. So we'll go with that. We'll say if you know anybody that needs ripped, that would be willing to work with us. Honestly, we would just want some kind of like send us a can. We'll pay shipping or something. I don't know.
Or just send us a sample.
Some kind of sample somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Preferably, we will have like an official cult alcohol if anybody wants to get on board with that from a small brewery. But we
I
do
mean,
want to
I
start
kind of
with
have.
drinks that everyone can have, and
Yeah.
not cause somebody to lose a foot. Diabetic people will lose
Oh.
diabetes. We don't want to
Okay.
exclude anybody, like I said.
I just got
Um,
really confused because I'm like, I mean, I have a small, you know, alcohol company like Bold Rock, that raspberry
that's not
lemonade.
a small company.
I mean, it's in stores, yeah, but it's like,
The Bold Rock is huge.
oh,
Prime advertisement space.
oh, okay, never
Yeah, Bold
mind.
Rock is huge. But
I thought it was like a small
there's one
like
here in Virginia
company.
that I think they're getting a little more large, but they may still want to work with us. I don't know. We can figure it out. They're the ones that were up near Winchester or whatever.
Oh,
The ones that we had at the craft fair. The donut, the apple pie donut, and the mango lemonade.
was it the alcohol?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember them now. Yeah, the ones that we didn't drink, but that were really good.
Well, we drank all of them except for the one that you thought you wanted.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was the raspberry lemonade.
No,
I
we
th-
drank all the lemonades. I drank all the lemonades.
what was it? The
It was
apple
one of the apple
cider?
ciders. It was like a donut or something. I don't know.
I think it was the apple cider
She
donut.
didn't drink it. I got the ones that I liked, and I really did like their mango, whatever, or watermelon. I don't remember. It was some kind of fruity flavor. I love fruit, berries, and yeah, that's why I like Liquid Death so much. But Liquid Death put out a Fruity Pebbles mashup.
That y'all, let me tell y'all, I have never tasted a drink that tasted like it needed to be in milk. Like it quite literally tastes like fruity pebbles that has been soaked in water.
It is. She had like a couple sips. I drank through the first can, and I was like, this is a weird experience because of the way that it feels. Like it does feel like it should be creamy. It doesn't feel like it should be watery. Um, I bought a 6-pack and I'm actually going to have another one after the podcast. But the second one was so much better. It just gets better because it tastes just like Fruity Pebbles. She said radio static, and honestly, there's a lot of seltzer drinks that I'm not a fan of.
Oh, this is the only one that doesn't taste like radio static.
It
It
to
doesn't taste
me,
sparkling.
to me, it did taste staticky. It really did.
Really?
But
See,
I
I
got it.
didn't get any of the static. I didn't even realize it was sparkling. I thought it was still water.
Yeah, this is.
Huh?
I did still get that, but I actually I like it. So it is weird. I don't know if it would be like a regular staple, but if I'm feeling it, like I could see myself buying one of the tall boys, um, and just having it on a road trip, or just like if I go to the store and I see it, just picking it up. You know how I do with my uh other energy drinks. Like my staple right now is the Viking Berry Monsters. I talked about it on the podcast before. That is my staple.
Yeah. My staple is well, I kind of have like 3 staples, like energy drink, restarting. I have 3 energy drinks that are a staple for me. And I would say it's the I was getting way too close to the mic. So sorry guys if I like blow your eardrums out. I apologize.
I've got it turned down a little bit. It should be all right because I've been right on top of mine the whole time too. We'll listen to it and see.
But it's my number 1 is definitely the Ghost um red berry or whatever. It's the one that's the red Sour Patch Kid. Then the wild berry uh Red Bull. The sugar-free one actually. Like the sugar-free 0 1 whatever. That one is actually better. I haven't tried the full sugar one and I don't really want to because this is actually something like 0 sugar that I like. And then it goes to the Ghost watermelon.
Watermelon waiver. No, wait, that's the Alani one.
No, it's the sour watermelon. It's the Warhead, the one that you couldn't find the other day. It's really good.
Sour green apple, which to me is the weirdest thing.
Sour green apple or a sour energy drink?
No, it was the Warhead sour apple.
Yeah.
In the Ghost.
Right.
Yeah.
But I meant like, was the sour green apple the weird part or a sour energy drink that was the weird part? Because you said it was
the
weird.
flavor in general, because I don't know. I guess that's kind of what Red Bull is, though. Apple. In my opinion.
I don't know what Red Bull is. Like, it's kind of like Monster. I don't know what.
Monster's delicious. I don't really like Red Bull.
Yeah, but like, I don't know what their like flavor is. All I know is that with Monster and Red Bull, especially with Monster, if you add vodka to it, that shit glows. Under a black light? No shit. Me and my friend used to do it. She had a black light in her room and she was like, look at this shit. We put Monster and vodka in Solo cups and that shit it glowed. It glowed in the dark. That it was so
it's neat, but
cool.
If it was in a Solo cup, the inside of the cup is white too. So was it the cup glowing or the drink?
I meant like a clear
cup,
like a clear Solo cup, I guess. At the Daisy cups or whatever. I don't remember what they're called. And then after that, we got like special cups that was like our drink cups.
Heck yeah. But yeah, my staples right now are the Viking Berry, but just about anything Alani though. I do hardcore fucks with Alani.
Yeah, and you go through like spurts with Alani too.
That's like different flavors. Like the Dreamsicle was a while, then it was the blue raspberry slushy.
That's because we bought it and I didn't drink it, so you don't really have a choice.
No, I still liked it. The cotton candy one was surprising. I took the first couple of drinks and didn't think I liked it, and then
that's
by the time I got
I
to the bottom
was.
of the can, I was like, "Oh, I'll try it again." Bought another one the next day, and I fell in love with it.
And then the new one you tried.
That one's old though.
Well,
I finally got to try the Witch's Brew Alani.
I'm pretty sure I am like 92% 2% sure that you tried it last year.
I don't think I did. But either way, the other day, well, yesterday, I had it and I posted it on the Facebook. It's fantastic. I know why everybody was going crazy over it now. It reminds me of those little caramel apple lollipops I used to get at Halloween when I was a kid. It was fantastic.
And see, I don't get any of the caramel.
It's very little caramel.
I
It's
get
there.
Granny Smith apple. It's like you're just crunching into that bitch.
Yeah, it is. It's also very sour too. Like I like it though. I do. So yeah, Alani, Liquid Death, Ghost, everyone but Red Bull or Monster, because she doesn't like Monster. I don't like Red Bull.
But
Who else is
you
there?
like Monster, and I like Red Bull.
So like if you want to do like Sunflower versus Nightshade, you can do
Like what?
Monster on my side of the podcast. You can only have Nightshade drinking Monster, or
And I'm pretty sure
Sunflower
Ghost is a
drinking
Coke
Red.
company, and I prefer Coke over Pepsi. So like,
Okay,
I'm
I think Monster's also Coke.
brand, yeah, Monster. I
Let me
think
look it up.
so.
Monster might be Pepsi and Red Bull might be. It might be the other. I don't know.
Is Monster a Coke product? No.
They have a ownership stake in it.
Yep. So, is
Technically.
Red Bull Coca-Cola? No.
Okay.
Okay, so Red Bull is completely separate.
I don't like Red Bull anyway. But honestly, I support Pepsi as far as Pepsi and the Pepsi offshoots, the flavored Mountain Dews. I don't like regular Mountain Dew.
Yeah, Diet Mountain Dew reigns supreme, if I'm being honest.
I don't like Diet Mountain. But anyway. So
you ain't a true redneck country boy if you don't like your Mountain Dew.
I already have a 0 sperm count, so I don't need to kill it with more Mountain Dew.
I mean, it couldn't hurt.
It could. But yeah, so guys, we're back. We're here for at least tonight. We love talking to you guys. Thank you so much for stepping back into the hollow with us. We miss you. We love you.
Thanks for sticking around during our hiatus.
Thank you for continuing to follow. The Facebook page has continued to grow. The Sunshade Hollow Facebook group has 51 people in it. I'm very proud of that. I'm sure Caitlin is too. We love you guys. We love the support. It makes me feel loved that you guys stick around and that you guys like my posts. So yeah. I guess as far as this goes, this is the end of the episode. Remember, Freya's Garden is there if you need it. Talk with us. Come to us. Let us know. Let us honor those loved ones that you've lost. Freya will escort them across the Rainbow Bridge into eternity. We love you all. We will see you all later.
Yep.
Stay weird. Stay awesome. Don't be a dick.
Bye.
Bye.